Hello, my friends. I hope you are all doing well. So I purchased this really cool tool slash toy. I purchased a 9.5 quart Nesco Electric Canner. I am very excited about this because I have never owned a pressure canner in my life. And I have always wanted one so that I can safely can all the things. So I thought I would bring you guys along with opening the box and then using it for the very first time on produce that I grew in my garden. So this is what she looks like out of the box. I think it's kind of cute. It seems pretty user-friendly, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So when you're holding it from the front, you swing it to the right to tighten it, or you swing it to the left to loosen it, and it opens. So far, the only thing that I don't like about this, just coming right out of the box, is that the pot is coated. I don't know what this coating is. I wish that it was stainless steel. I totally understand the convenience of cooking in a nonstick surface, but honestly, for health reasons, I wish that this was not a coated pan. I would have much preferred having a stainless steel pan like in my Instant Pots. I'm primarily going to just be doing canning in this, so I'm really not too concerned about that aspect of it. I have my Instant Pots that I will use to cook in if I feel the need to pressure cook anything. I will not use this for that. But you do have the ability to cook in this. You could saute or brown in it. You can slow cook, pressure cook, and even water bath can in this. So that is super, super convenient. This canner comes with a trivet to put on the very bottom of your pot, and then it also comes with a plate style canning rack. I love these little racks. They are so convenient. Back in here, and it looks like she's ready to go. I do need to read my manual before I can anything, so that's what I'm going to do right now. So I have my cut green beans shoved into these 2 quart jars, and now I am going to pour boiled water on them. I'm going to add about maybe like a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Oops. Now I'm going to take my vinegar and just go around. Okay. And then I take my canning lid and gently set it on there and center it. Ooh, it goes round. And then I'm going to put them on fingertip tight, so that's as tight as I can go. Whew, that's hot. It's as tight as I can go with my fingertips. I think I got it. Okay. The time has come for me to can my first batch of green beans. I'm going to stick these in my brand spanking new pressure canner. I have read the manual and I'm going to follow the instructions. They're not the prettiest green beans in the world, but honestly, I'm canning these for my family to eat. I don't care how pretty they are. I just want to get some of our garden food put up on our pantry shelves for this winter. All right, my friends, I'm ready to start adding my beans into my pot. So first I have to add 8 cups of water. I'm starting out with hot water so that this process will hopefully go a little bit quicker. I'm also going to add a splash of vinegar in here to try to prevent any hard water buildup on the outside of my jars. All right, you two, come with me. I'll be back for you. All right, so I'm gonna plop her in there, and I'm gonna go get your friend. Just gonna space these a little bit. All right, I'm gonna close my lid, lock it, make sure this is on so that's airtight. This is exhaust. So we live less than 1,000 feet above sea level, so this black regulator is perfectly fine for the altitude that we live at. However, if you live more than 1,000 feet above sea level, you should remove the black regulator and replace it with the included green regulator before you pressure can anything. And as always, follow the manufacturer's instructions. So let's see, I have to hit high pressure and then you change your time. I think for green beans it's 20 minutes and then you hit start. Now what it's going to do, it's going to come up to heat. This will display E10, although the manual does say that if it's already at the correct temperature and pressure inside, it may bypass the timer or whatever. So after the timer counts down from E10 to 0, then it's going to beep at me, and then I will change this over to airtight. And then it will pressure cook on high for 20 minutes. And it will kind of release some steam as it's doing its thing. And then after the 20 minutes is up, I'm supposed to unplug it and let it sit for an hour. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I will see you guys back when we need to move on to the next step. Okay guys, so I realized here that I was looking at the wrong section of my chart, and I'm not canning pints, I am canning quarts, so I actually have to pressure can these for 25 minutes. Thankfully I realized this before they processed, otherwise I would have had to start over and reprocess them for an additional 25 minutes after they had already been processed for 20 minutes. We hadn't gotten to the timer part yet, so I don't think I messed anything up. I think it's just gonna start over, but it's already starting to steam a little bit. I think we're good. All right, friends, I'm back, and it just beeped at me, so now I need to flip this to the airtight. And it's still going to let off steam and sputter a little bit. This just keeps it at the right pressure. So anyway, we'll be back. All right, my friends, this has finished processing, so I am just going to plug it and let it finish naturally releasing. I will probably just leave this overnight and then come back in the morning and take it out and see what we've got. So I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, my friends, so this is sat all night cooling, and I'm hoping that these seal. Oh yeah, they're still warm.
That's a lot of peas.
They're actually green beans.
Oh. Sometimes I mix up the names.
So I'm gonna let these sit and cool. Looks like they must have had some siphoning because the water level is lower than when I started. I thought cooling it down more gradually helped prevent the siphoning, but maybe I need to look into siphoning a little bit more. So, what do you think, Charlie?
They're pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, my friends, thank you for coming along with me as I learned how to use my new pressure canner, and I canned up my first ever batch of green beans from my garden. Like, how cool is that? If you want to purchase an electric pressure canner, I highly recommend you do a little research for yourself. I can leave some resources down below in the description box as well. The reason I went with the Nesco Electric Canner was because there's been a lot of like individual research done on it, and it is the only canner that has passed all of the tests when these tests were done in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions. So essentially that's why I went with this canner, because it's the only one that has been proven safe time and again, and it's also a brand that has been around for, I want to say, like 90 years. It's a very reliable brand. Anyways, my friends, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Have you ever pressure canned anything? Let me know in the comment section below. And until next time, my friends, happy gardening and happy canning.